So I'm pretty sure we've all seen this sheep here, and 89 pounds of wool on it, and it's like, oh shit, how do they survive in nature like that if it almost died? And well, after some sleuthing, on this side, I never got like sheep are evolutionary nightmare, and so we got through this little article talking about a close shave. Earlier today, a sheep named Chris got much needed shear that, in all probability, saved his life. Chris is a Marano, Marano sheep. Marino. We'll just call it Marino. Merino. How about that? Chris is a Merino sheep, which is a special kind of breed of sheep that are famous for producing some of the softest, finest wool in the world, and they never stopped making it. Okay, and that's where Chris got into trouble. He got lost in the wild years ago, and his wool never stopped growing. So when shearers finally removed it, they collected a record-shattering 89 pounds worth of fluffy stuff. Unlike wild sheep, who shed most of their wool every year, Murano sheep Morana sheep don't periodically lose their hair. They just keep growing more wool, which is exactly what sheep farmers want. In the 14th centuries, Spanish sheep herders let their local sheep breed with English sheep. The result was the Morano sheep. Morano, a sheep that doesn't even qualify as a freak of nature because Mother Nature would never make such an animal. They are an evolutionary nightmare that humans made. That's because these sheep cannot shed wool on their own. A vital survival trait for sheep in the wild. Merino sheep need humans to shear their wool for them. These sheep can produce between 10 to 40 pounds of wool each year. From the looks of him, Chris had not been sheared for at least several years. Well, that's not a problem for many Merino sheep on farms around the world. Sheep like Chris who get lost in the wild are in big trouble. If a hiker had not spotted Chris, he would have continued growing more and more wool, which eventually would have become infected and even more prevented him from going to the bathroom. Uh, Tammy Van Dange of the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals told the Canberra Times, Chris isn't the first Merino sheep to get lost and grow mind-boggling amounts of wool. In 2004, a sheep named Shrek was found living in New Zealand, a cave for 6 straight years. He was carrying an extra load of 60 pounds of wool, which, although is a considerable amount, still doesn't compare to Chris's 89-pound coat. Chris took 45 minutes to shear, about 90 times longer than the 30-second shear your average Merino gets each year. It was a long and arduous operation, but Chris looks all better and looks pretty happy camper now. So, anyways, so yeah, that's what's up with that shape.